Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Now in my last tutorial I showed you how to use weaving sticks. Now I'm going to show you how to make colourful ones. Now they work just as good as the wooden ones. Now remember when I told you the wooden ones I found at an amazing price of £1.75 for 10 in a packet. These were 99 pence for 35. Now I'm going to show you what these are. Brilliant for the kids and so much cheaper than the wooden ones. And I even thought those were a bargain. This is what they are. Felt tip pens. Yep, so get ready your grandchildren and your children's toy boxes and get yourself, now we're taking these out of there. Now there's 35 in a packet, that's where I took those from. And my daughter got these from B&M bargain stores for 99 pence. You can also get them in home bargains and pound stretchers as well. So a little tip, if you're using old ones, make sure they're not chewed at the end and they're nice and smooth. Now you have to make, that orange one doesn't like me one little bit. You have to make sure they're straight. So make sure the pen's straight, that it's not thick here and thin there or thin there and thick there. It's okay if they're a little thicker, just a little bit, and they go tapering down into a point. The second tip, try and make sure you get the ones that have got a bung that's like that. That you can get something into it to get it out. You want to be able to get something in there to get it out. If you get the ones that are flush, you damage this piece here trying to get that bung out. The second point is, if you're buying new ones, just open the side of the packet and take one out. Now, can you see those little holes? Try and get pens that have, I'll move that. Try and get pens that have these holes already in them. Now I'm going to show you what you need to do to these pens to turn them in to 6. It's very simple. I got quite an expert after you've done about 6 or 7 of these. Now I just got the tines of the fork. Now if you've got a little top, mines were quite difficult to get out. So what I did was I just poked it in and I prized that black piece out. Now this black piece is made from really thin sort of plastic. They are designed to be used and thrown away anyway. So once I got it up so far, if I couldn't get it right out, I just used my pliers and pull that part out. Now I would suggest you wore rubber gloves as well. Now turn it upside down because there's always a felt piece. There's always a felt piece inside here. Can you see it? So turn it upside down. And with the pens that I got, that wouldn't fall out until I pull that point out. Now pull your point out, just do it gently, stay away from the plastic tip. You don't want to damage that plastic tip. These are usually, there's that part fell out now. Now that'll pull out. Now what you need to do is give that a good wash. The hole is so small, I couldn't thread some yarn through. You could use some yarn to make your hoop. You can use thread. It's up to you as long as it's strong enough not to snap. So what I did was, I'm going to show you this, I'll take it apart. I doubled over my thread like this, so I've got a hoop in my thread with my needle. Now I'm going to put my wool through the needle. Now if anybody says to a crafter, how do you get a camel through the eye of a needle, this is how you do it. Now you think there's no way she's going to get that through those small holes. Now watch this. Now there's 3 holes and there's 2 closer together than the other one. Now the two that are close together on my pen, that is, you're just going to thread your needle through there. Pull it through and look at that. Your wool will go through the pen. Now I'll just put that aside just now. I can use more. You can use a long length of yarn and then just keep doing your pens and keep it on that hoop on there. So then all you do is tie it up. Now you might think, what a load of carry on to get weaving sticks, but if you're on a budget and you're a crafter and you want to be able to do this, and I know a lot of people couldn't even afford to go and buy the wooden sticks, even if they are £1.75. So there you go. But a lot of people can afford 99p down at their local store. So there you go. Now you just trim it with your scissors. Trim it off a little bit. I'll keep that bit. That'll go through another pen. And there you are. So what I've done is I've cut 3 lengths. Now you double your wool over. I found that if you weave with thick wool, it seems to come out a lot nicer than the thin one. So get one of your pens and we're going to make a slip knot. So your slip knot is just around your fingers and through the hoop and pull it and make a little hangman's noose like that. Put it over your stick and pull it. Now I'm going to just weave with these 3 sticks. So we'll call them sticks now, they're not pens anymore, and they're absolutely lovely colour. So just grab that little end there and hold it under your fingers. Now fan out your sticks like this. Now what you're going to do is you're going to weave in and out, over and under. So over, under and over. Pull it down. So you just alternate this figure 8 action like this. Over and under and over. And draw it down like this. Now when you get your sticks full, just pull your stick up like this, and it's super easy with these. They are so slidey. Don't pull them right out, and your weaving will start to work its way down your strands. And there we go. I'm going to pull that up just a little bit. And there you are. That's your weaving. And that is how you get weaving sticks super cheap by using the tubes of your felt pens. Started off like that, and then I put the hoops on, cleaned them all out, took all the insides out, washed them, dried them, put my woolen hoops on, and that is what I get. Now one packet of those gives you 35 sticks for 99p. So £1.98 is going to give you 70 sticks. I've got 52 on here. Now this is to make a baby blanket. Now as you can see, it weaves really easy. You just push it down. Don't worry about them wobbling. And it is consistent down the bottom. That's the main thing. And it does make a really good weave, as you can see. It's really soft as well and pliable, so wee babies are going to love sitting on that. So once you've done this, all you have to do is just, I'll try and get it in a way so you can see and my hand doesn't get in the way. Just take your stick out like this, pull up your wool, that your strands that are running down through there, and push your stick straight back in. So pull your stick up and push it straight back in. You don't even need to loosen it. And then put it back in. Pull it up and put it back in. Just push it back into there. Now that will straighten out. Once you smooth it down, all that will straighten. I'm going to try and turn it again. My sleeve back down. And I'll show you from this side. That's a little bit better. Now this is just scrap wood. So it's not even expensive wood. It was wood that I had already. So you just pull your stick up and then push it back down inside there. Pull your stick up and push it back down. Pull it up and push it back in all the way along. So you just keep weaving until you're up a little higher than I am, and then just pull your stick out and then push it back in like that, and then you just continue weaving and you get this. I'm going to turn that back that way, and this is what you get. Now that will smooth out. That's that little bit that was in there where we had it poking through, and that will just all straighten itself out just like that. So I've still got this to weave into the rest of my blanket. I will post a picture of this on my Facebook group. I haven't got the time to get it all done and put it in with this video. Now anybody who wants to know, this is chenille wool. I bought this in Aldi's and they don't have any more of it. I bought quite a lot at the time when I bought it. It's called chenille, but I'm going to put a link to an eBay wool seller, and he has a Facebook group as well. His name is John O'Hagan. I hope I've pronounced that. I'm sorry, John, if I haven't. I'm going to put, he's my new wool supplier and his prices are fantastic. A lot of the ladies in our Facebook group have been using John to buy their wool from. So I had a look and his prices are absolutely super. Now, you know me, if there's somewhere that does something cheaper than where I can actually get it, that's where I'm going to go. So I have now switched to John as a wool supplier and he delivers super fast. I have placed an order with him and I'm waiting on it coming. I'm quite excited. So I'm waiting on that coming. It's not arrived yet, but I only ordered it 2 days ago. So it's on its way. He's already sent me a message saying my wool's on its way. But he has chenille wool. I don't know if he's got something like this, but he does have that type of wool, because I have seen it on his Facebook selling page. So I will put a link into John with his wool Facebook selling page. It's fantastic. A lot of the ladies in my group use them and nobody has made any complaints about it. Well, I've already got my eye on some more wool already. But anyway, give it a try. Have a look on John's Facebook. Have a look at his wool. It's great. Give this a try. And I think it's brilliant. I just think it's a great idea. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Please subscribe. It really helps my channel. It gives my channel great moral support if you subscribe. Give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and come and join my Facebook group called Crafty Twins. So I'll see you all again soon. So I'll shut up now. So goodbye and happy crafting.